What's up, guys? This is Kukage with another PlayStation 4 educational commentary on Fortnite. This one's going to be about how to build. More importantly, it's going to be more about some advanced tactics or things that you need to have, you need to be able to do in this game to win. I'm doing this one a little bit different too, so I'm going to be doing the commentary while playing the game. Most of the time I edit them in afterwards, so if I fumble my words, I sound dumb sometimes, just cut me some slack. Hopefully I get a dub, but if not, I got another video I'm going to put in after this of me practicing in Moisty Mire. Anybody that plays with me knows that Moisty Mire is my absolute favorite place to go because, you know, you just can get tons of build right away. I mean, there's good loot, there's good everything here, but the most important thing is I don't even have to try to get max build here. Like, I walk out here almost every time with at least 500-600 without even trying at all. Let's see if there's anybody around here real quick. I assume by this time everyone knows how to build a wall, everybody knows how to build stairs, so I'm not going to go over those little teeny details. I'm going to go over some advanced issues, advanced strategies. I'm not going to go super deep into editing or anything like that, but I definitely want to show you guys some stuff that's essential to know. Stuff that keeps me alive. Let me just get looted up real quick just in case someone does drop in. I got a chance to survive. First thing about building really is where do you drop, and depending on where you drop, how are you going to get your materials to build, because it's so important, you can't just ignore it. So the first set of advice I'd give right off the bat is switch to Builder Pro. And you know, Combat Pro is a really good idea, but Builder Pro was recommended by a lot of people. I finally did it, and I'm so happy. It gave us presets, so we have a chance to battle against guys on the computer. The reality is we'll probably never be able to fight as good as people on computer, because you know, even my ping up there, it says 123. That's not really that good. You need better internet connection and all that stuff in order to even have a chance against these guys. They took out some of the trees in Moisty, which makes it, you know, the Moisty trees are special. They're the only trees in the whole game that give you almost 100 wood every time. But, you know, because they had to take some trees out, they gave us a bunch of these pallets. So, other than Moisty Mire trees, these pallets are the next best thing to get materials. You'll see me using a couple techniques like the floor and then ramp technique, and that's pretty much the #1 technique to build up. So if you're building, you got a nice little base or a nice ramp and you're fighting on it, and you notice that someone's going to build up on you, the first thing you want to do is get to higher ground as fast as humanly possible. There's several ways to do it. The floor ramp is a quick way. But floor ramp walls is more safe. So in the heat of battle, you'll probably do floor ramp wall. So I got just enough wood to show you guys a couple things right now. Let me get a couple more trees just to make sure. Alright, like I said, I'm not going to go over some of the basic stuff that everyone should already know. But for one, Builder Pro, a good tip is don't rely on turbo build. Turbo build is great, it's awesome, we use it all the time, but you would not believe how many times I've fallen off a ramp and died because I move faster than the turbo build can recommend. So when you're using Builder Pro, you want to actually tap the controller's buttons every single time. Especially because if you look, I have a ramp, but say I want to build a ramp and then a wall, there's a hesitation before it places it because it wants to see it first, so I have an option. See, I only pressed it once, right? So I want to change it to a roof, I pressed it one time, but look, it didn't build. So that's 1 second wasted. So if I want to build a floor right here, I want to press it twice. See, it's instantaneous if I double tap it, right? So the first advanced thing you want to learn is how to build a ramp wall. So ramp wall, ramp wall. So you build a ramp, you tap it, wall, tap it, wall, tap it, wall, right? That's something you should do really quick. And then if you have to, you could build your 1x1, right? Once you already have a wall selected, or a ramp selected, or anything selected, you can turbo build from that point on, right? Also, when you're editing out, people make doors. First, I prefer to do an L, right, like this, right? The reason why is a door takes more presses of the button. There's 1 to edit it, 2 to do that, and I gotta press circle again, and then square again. That's a lot of motor movements you have to do with your hand. Just like in a real life gunfight, they say you want to have the least amount of gross motor movements possible. Same here, in heated battle it's hard to think, okay, hold circle, hold R2 to edit, press circle again, now press square, now switch to my gun and shoot. That's a lot of stuff going on. So better to just hold down circle, hold down R2, move it, let circle go, bam, you're ready to shoot. See how fast that is? Now, here's the second advanced tactic I want to show you. So, I could build a 4 corners if I need protection, right? Boom, 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 4 corners, and then a roof. If ever you are getting shot at by anybody, this is what you want to do. You want to build protection. It's okay, because you can edit through here and then shoot. You know, you can re-edit it. You know, you can make a window, shoot through that, whatever. Don't be afraid to turtle up. I mean, really, you should be so comfortable doing this that this is your home, right? You should be able to fight in a turtle state anytime. Anytime people, like, they use the jump rocks on me, I just turtle up and laugh at them and shoot them through. They don't know what to do, right? So the first advanced strategy, though, is what to do after you get turtled up. Or more importantly, what if someone's right on top of you? What if you built up and the guy just happened to be a better builder than you and he's on top of you? Well, this is the first strategy. The first strategy is to turtle up like this. Make a box, right? And then this is what you're going to do next. You can make your L. You're going to bring out your stairs, and you're going to, it's called a double ramp. It's where you look up, see there's 2 ramps. Just like that, right? This is so he can't shoot me from above. This protects me. I want to make 1 more ramp on the bottom than the top, right? By looking down a little bit. And then what I want to do is I want to place walls. Boom, 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 right? Because then I can build another ramp here, and then look, now I'm above him. I can shoot him now, right? So it's called a double ramping strategy. So if I'm down here, I'm a bad guy, and I'm sitting there trying to shoot in, and the guy ramps up right here, I can't shoot him. See? I have to shoot first through this layer, and then I can get to him. Maybe if I'm lucky. By that time, he'll be up above me and already killing me. Right? So let me show you that one more time. I'm building, the dude's on top of me. Uh-oh, he's gonna build over me. What do I do? Turtle up. Right? Edit out any way. I can do the L's in any shape. I can do them high, like this. And then double ramp up. Build walls, ramp, boom, boom, boom. Now I'm on top of him, right? However, right? Real basic, it's just called a double ramp technique, right? I'm running out of builds, so I'm gonna grab some more real quick. Now you got to be careful. One thing about the double wall is they can still shoot you from the side. So if you do decide to do that, beware of that. And you know, if you see someone double ramping you, don't think, oh no, he's way better than me, he's gonna win. But hey, switch your angle, shoot him from the side. Right? Okay, now let's say I'm building up and someone's building higher than me, but I don't want to turtle up. Maybe I have limited resources. Well, how do I get higher than him? Here's a very good way, right? I can build wall, and then stair. He's still higher than me, wall, and then another stair. See, it just brings me up and it protects me, right? Now say I have no time at all. This is one of my favorite ways because it protects me. But say I have no time, I gotta get up, I have no time. I just look down, right? And then you can just build up real quick like this, right? It's one of the fastest ways to build up. I'm doing a jump glitch, right? The only problem with the floor ramp is there's really not a whole lot of protection. So if you're getting, you know, spammed with the AR shots, it's going to be really hard to protect yourself. So I mean, I come here, oh, I got to build up real quick, right? Of course I got the jump glitch, shorts the tree, one of the two is preventing me. But see, you can see right here how there's really not a whole lot protecting me, and in the end I'm really ultimately just on top of that floor. Right? So a more secure way to do that would be to build walls and then ramp, wall, and then ramp. So then I'm protected and I can go up. And you know, sometimes the stairs will even glitch, so it's good to do your floor stair. That takes more mats, but it's more sturdy. So if they end up shooting at you, you have a lot more mats they have to destroy to protect you. Right, so even if they destroy all that, there's still the floor sitting there. See, the floor is still protecting me. Even if they destroy that, you know, obviously something's going to be there for me. Now for the final advanced maneuver, which, you know, is controversial, is the double ramp, double wall. You know, Ninja uses it, all these really good players, pro players use it. Well, for one, it's harder to do on console. It takes a lot more practice. In this video, I'm going to actually show you, after all this, it was me actually just trying to practice the double ramp, double wall technique, because I just felt like I wasn't good with it, and, you know, I was doing really good for a bit, and then it just started getting crappier and crappier on me. So once again, I felt like, hey man, I was dying from a lack of building skill. I came to Moisty, I got some trees, and I started practicing the double ramp, double wall. So I'm going to show you guys real quick after I take this. Teabag. Hopefully I can show you some of these techniques and you know, put them to practice. And you know, even the best players in the world, like Ninja, I'd be willing to bet money that he's one of the best players in the world because he spends time practicing. He don't worry about getting shot, he don't worry about anything. I bet when he first started playing this game, he just felt like, man, I want to be good at this, I need to practice. Because muscle memory is a real important thing. They talk about muscle memory in martial arts, you know, and you know, law enforcement. You got to have muscle memory to be able to defend yourself, block against a punch or a kick, or, you know, an assaulter attacks you with a weapon. You know, you might know how to defend yourself, but knowing how and being able to do it in a split second is two totally different things. Like in one of my videos, I was talking about the flick shot, that you got to make it instant. You got to make it muscle memory. A lot of what I do is you know, based on those principles, right? So the final thing I'm going to show you how to do is the double ramp wall, right? I recommend you starting out with just a walk. You walk, you do 2 ramps, you do 2 walls, 2 ramps, 2 walls, 2 ramps, 2 walls. Some people talk about the circular aspect, which seems to work really well on PC, but it doesn't really work as well on console, right? The double ramp wall is an absolute beast. When someone's coming over your head like that, it's just sheer intimidation. Other than the intimidation factor, it really gives you a lot of protection, right? So instead of doing a circular pattern, which does work, what I recommend you do is do a zigzag. You start out slow, and then you can run. And you know, you might mess up, it's okay. But in the heat of battle, you know, you got instant protection, you got a big ramp to help you out. So I pretty much burned up all my mats showing you guys these strategies. I hope I can put them into action, maybe get a dub. If not, you know, this is, like I said, a practice round. When I go into the game, I like to do a couple practice rounds, practice my flick shot, practice my building before I get serious about winning. Because honestly, how many times you jump in the game and just lose over and over and over and over again? You know, you might as well just get some practice down, you know? Let's see what we can do with subpar materials. Again, I don't feel confident fighting anybody without at least 300 to 400 material, which you can see I don't have, and I'm about to do end game. I honestly don't like to go into end game without, you know, a lot of materials, preferably max. Let's see what we can do. On a side note too, I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, on days where I'm practicing building and all I'm thinking about is my building, I actually do way better. Go figure, because this game is based on building. Like the next video I'm going to show you, I was actually not planning on winning at all. I was just planning on going to Moisty and practicing my double ramp wall builds. And you know what? It ended up me winning. And once again, this one's just for fun, so I don't want to go too crazy. I don't know where the hell this guy went. He's got another good builder over there. Oh, almost died right there. Of course, it's right on him. Well, so we got a guy. See what happens. Okay guys, so this is that video I was talking about before of me I was trying to come down to Moisty and practice my double ramp wall build, and in the end I pretty much should get a dub. Check it out, tell me what you think. Hey, thanks for watching my video, guys. If you liked it, make sure to like it and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, or you want to see anything in the future, let me know.